All right, everybody. Sorry to bring you down, but we're going to talk about bad Battletech weapons today, in particular, the Flamer. Ugh. Hello, everybody. My name is Preston Poulter. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Lords of Iron, and the Flamer was always bad. Now, it wasn't one of the original weapons that was in the original Battletech box set, and I gotta say, if it was, it probably would have been better, but the thing about game design is later on, people are like, oh, hey, what if we add on some new stuff? And then invariably, that new stuff will either be overpowered or underpowered, and the Flamer was always underpowered, and I never met anyone who liked it. It's just that bad. I mean, usually, like, in D&D, you have your spells, and Magic Missile was the best first level spell. I mean, outside of Charm Person and things like that. But if you want, like, I'm going to stomp somebody's face in combat, Magic Missile was the bomb. But you still meet somebody, oh, I like Chill Touch, or oh, I like Flaming Hands, whatever. But I've never met anybody who likes the Flamer. It's bad, all right? First off, it's got the same tonnage. And while I'm on the topic of tonnage, I want to give a quick note here to Catalyst. This is a cool book. Your readers are going to be a little older, so the tiny font you used requires reading glasses for virtually your entire readership. Particularly when it comes to the weapons table, I'm like, oh, who can read that? Look at this is tiny. And also they took tonnage away from the weapons chart. I miss it. For that matter, there is no construction section in here. I find myself going back to the old original Battletech rules compendium for stuff like tonnage and stuff. But, alright, when we're looking at the Flamer, 1 ton, that could have been a medium laser and would have generated the same amount of heat. And the medium laser can hit for 5 points out to 9 hexes. The Flamer can hit for 2 points out to 3 hexes. Why is that a good idea? Oh, wait, because optionally you can have it do 0 damage and generate 2 points of heat. Now, in the computer game by Harebrained Schemes, Flamers are awesome. They made it so that it generates a lot more heat. It also does some damage, and they made it so that it only gets 4 uses. I like that a lot better. As it is in the regular Battletech tabletop rules, Flamers just suck. And that makes mechs which use it, like the Flea and the Firestarter, they're just not good because they got weapons which aren't good. So now I'm going to call out Catalyst a little bit and go, you know what? You could have updated it and made it so that, hey, why not just splurge and say it does 2 points of damage and 2 points of heat, huh? Whoa, you can just imagine it's still not very good. One of the things I'm noticing also in the computer game, if you have a mech which is, say, and one of the nice tactical things in the computer game is if you see an opponent's mech and they're writing up that heat scale to what in the board game would be equivalent of, oh, they're approaching 14 but not quite, you can hit it with a Flamer and force it all the way up to 30, whereas in the board game, there's no way to do that. If somebody's kind of going up to, like, say their heat is at 12, you're not going to carry enough Flamers to effectively push that up above 20, much less 30. Each Flamer, assuming a 50% hit chance, is generating 3 points of heat to the mech firing it. And how does that make any sense, by the way? If you look at heat sinks, right, heat sinks should be exchanging heat with the coolant system and then venting that. Isn't that what a Flamer is doing? Just venting heat, right? And instead they're like, how on earth is the Flamer generating heat? If you look at World War II flamethrowers, right, so look at that picture. You see that guy? He's just grabbing a flamethrower and shooting it. He doesn't need special heat gloves. Why? Because the heat's going that way. I don't understand the logic of the Flamer at all. Everything about the weapon just sucks. This has been Preston Poulter with Lords of Iron. Thank you very much for your time. Take care.